Hey guys, what's going on? It's Rod here with the Hodler Fud Crypto, your new source for all things cryptocurrency. Now guys, if you've had a weekend like we've had where we've seen a lot of excitement enter the market and then a lot of people absolutely getting wrecked on some stuff, it's not hard to understand why some people have this negative perception about cryptocurrencies or crypto assets. As you look at a movement like the Dogecoin from Saturday night, where the price was already built in with all that news or the rumors of Elon Musk hosting Saturday Night Live, as we watched during the monologue, this thing pumped right up, just as those large wallets wanted us to think that it was going to pop, and then the bottom fell out of it. Now, guys, this is the exact same thing that they've been talking about with crypto assets for a long time. You buy the rumors and you sell the news. So you buy on the potential of something happening and you sell the moment it does, because you don't want to get caught with a losing asset. Now, that's not to say that Dogecoin's done, guys, and that's what we're going to jump into for today's video. We're going to go and have a quick look at Dogecoin and where we think it could go or what's going on with it. Now, we've obviously know that there's lots of Dogecoin news, as we've got Elon Musk tweeting about sending Dogecoin on the next SpaceX to moon. So literally Dogecoin to the moon is what Elon Musk is promoting right now. Now, as we get these kind of influential people really pumping these coins, you can see that there's this large rush of retail investors into the space. And welcome if you're just trying to figure out if this is something you should be getting into. And welcome if you're looking to find out if you don't know where this thing's heading. Now, ideally you would buy it a lot lower than where we are today. Right now, we're at 56 cents. We saw the peak crest around 73 cents, I believe it was, maybe up almost close to 74 cents during the monologue. And we've pulled right back down as low as 43 cents, but we've recovered nicely today. And it's nice to see that we did recover with some kind of simile, because what's happening on the charts right now, and you've heard other influencers talk about this with Dogecoin, it's finding great support on the EMA 20. And what's gone on is, yes, we fell below that EMA 20, but we've now rushing back and getting candle wicks to that support line at the EMA 20 again. And that's the moving average 20-day. So what can we expect for Dogecoin, and where do we think it's going to go moving forward? Well, as you can see on my chart here, I have a solid flat line. It's yellow. It goes from the bottom left to the top right. And that is our trend line. And that is the line we keep flipping for either support or resistance. The very top squiggly yellow line, that's our EMA 20 on this ribbon. And you can see how it's followed that quite nicely. Well, we're using that flat line that's going through there as to being able to show where we've had to flip between support and resistance. And what I like to see is that we got right back to where that support and resistance trend line is, and we can actually start to plot just below this. And again, in crypto assets, what you'll see quite typically is you'll see an asset go back up, test that resistance line, pull back, move sideways, go back up, test it, come down, move sideways, and go back up for a third time and test it. And it is now when it comes out of that third time that we really find out what is going to be happening. And as you can see from the blue candles I've got drawn on the chart, I absolutely don't think that Dogecoin is done. And as we start to see this thing move back along with the trend line and see it fall back in line with that EMA 20, you're going to see Dogecoin absolutely pump again. And I just don't know if it's got enough steam to quite hit $1. Now, where do I think it's going to go? And I'm not talking about $1 and done, guys. I'm just talking about by the end of May, I don't think Dogecoin's going to get there. But I do feel that Dogecoin's going to do a very good job of hitting in and around that 98 to maybe $1. So I'll get, you know what? I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to say Dogecoin will get to that $1. It may just be for a brief close, but it will, by the end of May, definitely close on that $1 marker. And I don't really think that it's done. Now, you are going to see a lot of money come in. A dollar right now is going to be less than a 2x, but it's still going to be very good gains, guys. And I really don't want people to get discouraged on what's happening in the markets, because these are large assets that are controlled by large manipulations or whales who have a lot of that investment tied up in their own wallets. So understand that you're going to see this kind of stuff, and it's about timing the market. You'll never time it perfectly, guys, but the best thing to do is not just jump into a trade or a purchase. If it's $100, you don't want to put $100 all in today. Put in $25, put in $25 tomorrow, put in $25. As you see these things plot along, whether they don't quite get up to that trend line or maybe they're moving sideways, you know you're buying in at a good time, but you also want to spread your money out over a time period, because you hate to be buying here and then see instant flexibility down here. Now, it's going to come back up and down. These things are volatile. They do tend to move. It's just about making sure that you can time what you're doing. So honestly, guys, Dogecoin, like everybody keeps saying, it's institutional money. That's what you got to follow. But guys, we're getting a bunch of retail money into this. I welcome people into the crypto asset market openly. If you guys have questions or concerns or comments, leave them below. Leave me a comment. Let me know, is Doge your first investment? Is it something you're looking to hodl long term? I'm not a long-term hodler on Dogecoin, but I'm not one to shy away from profits. So go ahead, leave me a comment. I want you guys to hit the like button if you guys feel that we can actually see a $1 Doge by the end of May. Go ahead, leave me a like and a comment if you think that Doge is going to go much higher. Let's hear what people have to say about this thing and where they think it's going to go. Now, the good news is for us, we're not going to be subjected to watching Elon Musk do another hour-and-a-half comedy routine and really see how dry that can get. No wonder the price fell out of this thing. But guys, just a quick and dirty video, an update on Dogecoin. I know it's not a favorable weekend for new investors getting in here, guys, but know that these are the risks we take when we start investing. And what doesn't matter if you're investing in stocks or anything like that, but with cryptocurrencies, make sure that when you're coming into the market, you're actually trying to time it a little bit better than just dumping in at 74 cents during an opening monologue and then watch your $100 now become worth 45. So guys, that's what I got for today on Dogecoin. It's not a dead project. I've heard conversations this weekend that Dogecoin is trying to interact with smart contracts in the near future. So there are upgrades starting to happen. I don't think that this dog is ready to give up its fight. So guys, $1 by the end of May. That's what I got for today. Remember, protect yourself, don't wreck yourself. Hodler FUD out.